What's going on, guys? JD from New York here, back with some more WWE news and rumors, getting you all ready for Extreme Rules 2016 live on the WWE Network this coming Sunday. Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, the WWE Championship on the line in an Extreme Rules match, and I have news regarding this feud and where WWE plans to go with it, or lack of plans, I should say, for this feud between AJ and Roman. But I want to thank you guys first and foremost for last night with the Rich Brennan interview on Out of Nowhere. It was fucking great. Done very, very well. It was very professional. I want to thank you guys for being very respectful to Rich as well. It just came off very well, and I was very proud of it, man. And Out of Nowhere growing each and every week, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you very much for that. Off the script this weekend. Friday, Extreme Rules preview and predictions. We're going to talk about the full match card. We're going to go over all the storylines, analysis, give you guys my thoughts and opinions on what is going to happen at Extreme Rules. And I do have other videos coming out today as well. You got this one, obviously, and then Throwback Thursday, episode number 124 with Call of Duty Ghosts. And I have another video coming out later tonight as far as a spoiler goes for Extreme Rules. Something that happens on Smackdown tonight. And I know I'll have some fucking goons in the comment section.
Oh, JD, why do you put misleading titles, man?
Give me a break, man. I'm here to tell the news. I'm not here to fucking babysit and monitor your fucking WWE news intake. Give me a break, bro. I'm here to tell the fucking news. I don't give a shit about spoilers. I mean, who the fuck watches Smackdown anyway? Who gives a shit about Smackdown? The only reason to watch Smackdown is to listen to the beautiful voice of Mauro Ranallo. Other than that, who the fuck cares? Seriously. Anyway, let's get on with the news, man. Enough of me fucking blabbing over here. Latest news regarding Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. The main event program that we've seen on WWE television clearly has been a failure. WWE had so much hope and so much promise in this storyline. And what happened? It fell apart, man. The cookie crumbled for the fucking WWE creative team. Seriously, you talk about fucking a new era. You talk about a new era in WWE. You guys know how I feel about this. New era begins on Monday Night Raw. Make Raw great again. Fuck making Darren Young great again. You're making everything great but Monday Night Raw. It starts with the creative team. Change needs to happen in WWE Creative. Now, I don't know how much pull they have. I don't know how much fucking say they have in what goes on television. If everything gets approved and okayed by Vince McMahon and everything's got to go through the top guys, right? But WWE Creative, all they do, apparently, for the last, or all they've been doing for the last couple of weeks, they sit down with a fucking huge cup of coffee, and they sit down with their fucking Doritos, their bag of Doritos open, and they fucking bullshit with the guy sitting to the right of them. They don't give a shit about it. They probably make fun of what happens on fucking television. Yeah, listen, are we booking for WWE, or are we booking for the next Dane Cook concert? I don't know. They got time machines, and they got fucking one-liners about family matters. Jesus fucking Christ. What's going on over there? WWE Creative needs to be changed immediately. You talk about a new era, that needs to be the first thing you do. Because for the last month or so, Raw has been absolutely fucking treading 2015 level, and that's fucking bad. That is absolutely fucking horrendous. But as far as the AJ Styles main event program, we discussed a couple of weeks back that the feud was going to last up until Money in the Bank. Now, new rumors indicate change from WWE. Original reports suggest that the feud would continue up until Money in the Bank on June 19th, allowing for a third and presumably final encounter for the WWE and this feud between Styles and Reigns for the championship. However, those initial plans seem to be scrapped as cage-side seats, take it with a fucking I'm going to get a fucking thing of salt and put it on the counter, because every time someone mentions me,
oh, JD, you mentioned this and it didn't come true, man. You're reporting false news.
No, I'm not reporting anything. I'm giving you my opinion of whatever's being talked about. Cage-side seats, take it with a grain of salt. They are reporting that the Reigns Styles match at Extreme Rules will be the final match for these two. This very well could be the final match, but WWE could always book AJ and Roman in another singles match somewhere down the line, but Extreme Rules would be the final pay-per-view to host them in a main event or one-on-one affair. It's possible these two could square off on Monday Night Raw. The feeling is that Reigns will come out of this angle retaining the WWE Championship, and that Styles would transition out of the feud into something with Gallows and Anderson of the Turkey Club BLT Sandwich. That's their name, right? The club? Are they a poker club? Am I going to go visit these guys and have a fucking game of Texas Hold'em later? I don't know. I don't know. The ace of clubs. Give me a fucking break, man. Fucking garbage. This is the best WWE could come up with. Seriously, the club. The club. I say it every week, man. I still can't get it through my fucking skull. How they dropped the ball. Not only on naming these guys, but fucking booking these guys. And obviously, what I said on Monday Night Raw regarding this angle, the bloodline, right? This is the bloodline. The Usos and the family, the Roman Reigns and the fucking Usos, they're the bloodline. Blood is thicker than water. No, bro, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong, WWE. This is the flat line. Because you put these three guys together and you book them so fucking terribly, now you presumably killed this entire storyline. That's what you did. That's exactly what you did, man. So, every time I see these guys, we're going to use the hashtag the flatline because they're dead. Dead. And there's no possibility of these guys being revived. Or this storyline being revived. It's dead. So, Gallows, Anderson, we don't know if this is going to transition into something with all three of these guys, with Styles, I don't know. Whether this ties in Finn Balor remains a mystery. Nobody knows. But it would seem logical right now to include him in whatever steps WWE decides to take with AJ Styles and the Breakfast Club. Right now, I don't even want Finn Balor on the main roster. I really don't. At this point, I don't care. The storyline is so dead to me that Finn Balor, it's going to be great to see him, but what are they going to do? What are they going to do? He could have been the catalyst to fucking make this storyline from great to absolutely can't miss. Now, you're bringing him into a dead storyline and nobody's going to fucking care. So, if that is going to be the case, you're going to bring Finn Balor in when the momentum and the interest for this storyline is pretty much at zero. So, you're not only killing the storyline, which you already did, you're killing Finn Balor as well. Because you're taking him out of NXT and you're pulling him from something that already has a ton of momentum with Joe, and you have the possibility of him and Nakamura feuding over the title. Why would you take that away from us to put Roman Reigns in a feud with Balor and Styles and fucking the club? It's all dead. It's all dead. Who the fuck knows if AJ Styles is going to be affiliated with the club? It may be that the WWE is waiting to fill in the rest of this fucking stable name. It's like a fucking puzzle. The club. What club? The Balor Club. Put a fucking word in between the and club. Maybe that's what they're doing. I have no fucking idea. But again, at that point, I don't know. I don't know if that is what WWE is doing. And why would we care? Why? I don't know. WWE is moving forward with Gallows and Anderson as heels. So either Styles will turn, and WWE right now is in desperate need of top heels, or feud against them moving forward. As for Reigns, WWE has the option of either immediately transitioning him into another top singles feud against who, I have no fucking clue. I mean, who would you feud Roman Reigns with right now? There's no... WWE has legit built up nobody on their show, on Raw or SmackDown, to be the next in line. As far as what I see, Kevin Owens is the only other guy that's being booked great on Monday Night Raw that could even be a logical choice for Kevin Owens. So, WWE is in a shithole right now. If they end this Styles feud, who are they going to feud Roman Reigns with? I don't know. There is no one right now. So, I don't know another top single star in the company, or WWE can force Roman Reigns into a match at Money in the Bank and have a multi-person ladder match for the WWE Championship, which I don't want. And I can sit here for another 10 minutes and tell you why I hate Money in the Bank, and why I don't think it should be its own pay-per-view, and why I think the concept for its own pay-per-view is fucking stale, and WWE really doesn't know what they're doing as far as choosing winners, which was evident by last year's fucking disaster, and why it should be at WrestleMania, and you should take out the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You want to make WrestleMania better, right? Take out the fucking Battle Royal. Put Money in the Bank to open your show. Instead of now, you got a ladder match at WrestleMania anyway, but it's been for the IC title the last 2 years. The IC title needs to be one-on-one. Put a ladder match in there. It would give you, just like this year, an option for the failure that was the main event. And if you didn't like what was happening with the main event, you always got that Money in the Bank option. It needs to be at WrestleMania for more than one reason. But I do not want to see Roman Reigns in a multi-person ladder match. This could lead to Finn Balor coming to the main roster. This could lead to Seth Rollins making his return. I don't know. I don't know right now. But as far as I see it, there is nobody on the main roster that could feud with Roman Reigns right now and have it be logical. The company has done it both ways, with singles matches and ladder matches closing out the show that debuted in 2010. Originally, of course, Money in the Bank was a concept crafted for WrestleMania, but the appeal forced WWE into making it its own standalone show. WWE acts on instinct when it comes to these type of things. It was appealing. Yes, it was appealing for WrestleMania. It was appealing for WrestleMania, not as a fucking pay-per-view concept on its own. When something is working, do not change it. This is what WWE did. They couldn't help themselves. They wanted to make more money, and so on and so forth. And they fucked over WrestleMania, and they are milking a fucking gimmick match dry to the point where when you see it, nobody fucking cares. You know? Once a year at WrestleMania is what people want to see. They don't want to see it as his own pay-per-view. That's just my honest opinion. Last year, Reigns, former Shield partners Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins headlined the pay-per-view, with Rollins retaining the championship in a ladder match that lasted over 35 minutes. Sheamus captured the briefcase earlier in the night by defeating 6 other superstars. The Celtic Warrior waited more than 5 months before cashing in on Reigns at the conclusion of the Survivor Series. Ooh, what a fucking exciting moment that was. WWE, I don't even think Sheamus was the one slated to win the Money in the Bank, to be honest with you. And then when he did, people bitched and moaned and groaned and complained. I know I did. And then when you seen him cash it in, WWE, you knew, was about to turn that page to the Roman Empire. As soon as Roman Reigns won that title and Sheamus cashed in, you knew it was going to be a complete fucking snooze fest for the rest of 2015. Which it was. And then Reigns won the title back, and then he got pampered in the Royal Rumble, and he got booked like a fucking idiot in the Rumble, and then we seen him lose the title to Triple H, and the story pretty much writes itself. Awful. Absolutely awful. The likely wild card in determining the next steps for Reigns and Styles is the aforementioned Finn Balor. Now, I've been saying Finn Balor is the wild card here. He is going to be the one determining factor in this storyline, but the way the storyline is going now, what point is it for him to come up? It's done. You made the Bullet Club look so weak. The Bullet Club. I don't even want to fucking call them the Bullet Club, man. We're going to call them the Loser Club. These guys have been booked so poorly that you're going to align Finn Balor with a bunch of losers. Is that what your plan is? Is that instead of bringing in Finn Balor and having the club booked like a fucking dominant force that nobody can take down, and Finn Balor joining them and him being strong because of that, no, you want to book him now with this storyline amongst 3 guys who cannot beat the Bloodline. Give me a break. It is so fucking cheesy. It's so childish. And WWE is just, it gives me a headache every time I see WWE treat these guys like garbage. Because this is not what I expected. This is not what I intended it to be. I didn't intend this to be a Roman Reigns showcase of fucking sheer will and dominance. I expected Roman Reigns to come into this looking beaten. The Bullet Club coming in, seeking, to take over the WWE after they conquered New Japan. No, it's the completely all the way around. They can't do it in the WWE. They're not good enough. They can't top the Roman Empire. Fuck out of here, man. Recent reports state that Finn Balor would be making his main roster debut the night after Extreme Rules on Raw, May 23rd. But Balor has been booked for NXT's first ever steel cage match versus Samoa Joe on June 6th. That doesn't immediately preclude him from jumping to Raw, as we saw Kevin Owens double dip against John Cena and Balor just last year. Double dip. You ever see that Seinfeld episode where George, I believe, is at a funeral and he's double dipping in the fucking the potato dip, the potato chip dip? I don't know if it was French onion, whatever the fuck it was. He's just taking chips and he's double dipping. Fucking great. I don't know why I thought of that for some reason. That's a great fucking episode. But regardless, it certainly throws somewhat of a wrinkle into the plans. Regardless, it appears that Reigns and Styles' feud will be ending a month prior than originally scheduled. One has to wonder whether that has anything to do with the recent report that Vince McMahon has soured on the Roman Empire altogether, wanting to move on from this and removing him from the main event quicker than he had hoped. Jesus Christ, we can only hope, man. There's a few rumors going around that Vince McMahon does not want anything to do now with this Roman Empire experiment. It is all Triple H hanging on by a fucking piece of dental floss to this fucking hope that Roman Reigns is going to get over. Vince McMahon is done with it, according to rumors. I don't know how truthful that is, but that's very interesting. Very interesting topic to talk about. And there's other rumors going around that AJ Styles is just hurt. He's got a herniated disc. He had back problems before even signing a WWE contract. He's got a bad ankle. So I don't know what's going on. You know, AJ Styles reportedly is hurt, but he was taking chair shots on Monday Night Raw. So I don't know how hurt he can be. I know they kept him off TV for the Smackdown tapings. They said they were going to keep him off TV for the Raw tapings, but he did get physical. So I don't know what's going on with that. But all in all, WWE is looking to end this at Extreme Rules. AJ Styles is guaranteeing something big is going to happen at Extreme Rules. I don't know what that is. But I know for a fact AJ's not walking out the champion. You know, Roman Reigns is going to walk in to New Jersey as the champion. He's going to walk out of New Jersey as the champion. And we are going to get something leading into Money in the Bank. We just don't know what. We just don't know what. But there really isn't any other talent lined up to take on Roman Reigns. And this is what WWE's fucking... This is where they fucked up. Instead of booking long-term for this storyline and including a Styles and a Balor and an Anderson and a Gallows, they want to end this quick for whatever reason. So what was the point of all this? What was the point of all this? Roman doesn't look any better coming out of this than when he began. So what was the point of all this? Meanwhile, you make Roman, look strong, and nothing has been done as far as reaction goes. People still can't fucking stand him. In fact, they can't stand him more. And you killed the club. You killed the fucking club. Completely. Nobody's going to take these guys seriously. Nobody takes these guys seriously going into Extreme Rules. So what makes you think Finn Balor is going to make these guys any different? He's not. It takes more than just one man like Finn Balor to make this storyline great. It all starts with the people writing this storyline. The people writing this storyline and concocting this storyline did not appreciate what they have in front of them. All they see is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Until you get that through your fucking head, you are a fucking goon. This had so much promise and so much fucking hope, and I did not expect this to fucking be the end-all to this storyline. I had ideas of fucking greatness coming out of this, and giving us a storyline that's going to last all year. Something that we could sink our teeth in and come home from work, and we couldn't wait to pop open a beer and just watch Monday Night Raw. Now, we're reaching for the remote control faster than ever. Because we can't stand to see the club lose clean every single fucking week. There's been absolutely no weeks at all that the club looked dominant. Except for one moment when AJ Styles did a fucking Styles Clash to Roman Reigns on a steel chair. There's not one moment besides that in which the club looked dominant. It's been clean wins by the Usos, Superman punches and spears by Roman Reigns all over the fucking place, power bombs through announce tables. They look legit fucking terrible. It is awful. And I did not expect this. Some people saying, JD, why wouldn't you expect this? It's WWE, it's Roman Reigns. Look at the talent they have. Why wouldn't you give us something, finally, that is going to pique the interest of your fans all year, instead of putting this on for 2 months, 3 months, and then killing it. Not even that. 2 months, and they're killing it off. I don't know, man. It's just very frustrating. It's just very frustrating to be a WWE fan right now. And the way things are going, I have no hope going into the summer. I really don't. My attitude has completely changed. I was hopeful going into Payback, and I was hopeful coming out of Payback that WWE can turn this around. And they have done nothing for the last 3 to 4 weeks to make me think otherwise, man. As far as I know, that flat line That Flatline name tag that I'm giving those guys is true, man. It's not the Bloodline. It's the Flatline, because WWE, with those guys, Usos and Roman Reigns, completely killed this storyline. And that's my my thoughts and opinions on that, guys. Thank you so much. I got more content coming today. Throwback Thursday for Call of Duty, and another WWE video later on tonight. Until then, thank you so much. Patreon.com/JD from NY206. Continue to support. You got a new t-shirt coming your way. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to show you guys on Off the Script tomorrow, and it is going to be not only the best piece of merchandise that I have as far as my show goes, but it may be the very best t-shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com, man. So look forward to that. You got the podcast going up sometime this weekend as well on iTunes. And if you missed anything that I did previously this week, reading WWE comments, we got Monday Night Raw review, Uncharted walkthrough, Chapter 14 and Chapter 15, all that link down below, and Out of Nowhere as well with Rich Brennan and Joe Croneman. So make sure you guys check all that out, shit down below in the description. I'm JD. I'll see you guys later today for more content. Until then, thank you so much, and have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later.